Foldable phones come in two main form factors: the tablet book type and the flip phone type. People consider each of these types for different reasons, so I'm going to break down some of the main differences between the Z Fold series and the Z Flip series. Let's get into it. Performance in smartphones comes down to a few key things: the specs, the size, and the hardware thermal management, or how well the device handles internal heat. Since the Fold 5 is bigger, it already has a slight advantage because there's more space for the heat to dissipate and there's more room for better thermal management. This does translate to better performance in gaming, video editing, and other heavy tasks in my experience. They both have the same specs when it comes to processor and RAM and SSD speeds, so both of them will perform well in general usage and even in low to mid-tier gaming. For your average person, they both perform fine. The cameras that each of these phones have are also impacted by the space that they have available. In my opinion, I think there is a bigger gap between the cameras than some of the other things. The Z Flip series again is so small and slim that there's only so much space that they have to work with in terms of camera hardware. Based on my experience with the Z Flip 5 and the 4 and the 3, I do think that the photos and videos they produce are good enough for social media and things like that. But side by side with the Fold 5, you definitely notice a quality difference. The Fold 5 has flagship level cameras and the additional telephoto zoom camera that can zoom all the way up to 50 times. It also has a 50 megapixel main sensor so that you got options in terms of shooting higher quality images and different settings, and it just allows you to crop in on a photo more than the Z Flip 5 photos. Despite the difference in quality and camera hardware, both of these phones can be propped up with their hinges like a built-in tripod or kickstand. They both feature Samsung's camera shooting methods, so you can put your phone down and show your palm, or you can say one of these keywords to take photos or videos. They also have the ability to shoot selfie photos and videos with the main cameras using their external displays as a viewfinder. The flexibility of their hinges combined with their plentiful camera features makes these two phones perfect for vloggers, creators, and group photos. So like I said earlier, despite the quality differences, the Z Flip 5 and the Z Fold 5 are both versatile camera systems. Durability is something that it's kind of hard to answer because it really does depend on your environment, how you use your phone, and so many different things. In my opinion and in my experience, the Fold series just have better durability. My wife has had the Z Flip 1, the 3, the 4, and now the 5. And all of them developed some type of screen protector issue or screen issue after only a couple months of owning them. I've had the Z Fold 2, the 3, the 4, and now the 5, and I've only had screen protector issues with the Fold 3. Generally, I think the build quality and durability of both these phones are pretty good and have been improved with each generation, but the inner screen can still be a hit or miss. The screen protector is the main enemy in my opinion. Once the screen protector starts to lift, it can pull at the actual screen and cause damage or let little debris get underneath, which can also cause damage. Samsung's customer service is pretty bad in my experience, and I've had trouble getting new screen protectors for the Z Flips. I've also had them tell you not to remove the screen protector even though it's literally damaging the screen, and they also tried to say that you can't get a free screen protector replacement, which is not true. And even then, when they allow you to get a screen protector replacement for free, a lot of times they don't even have them in stock. So in my experience, the Z Flip series just gives a lot of headache when it comes to durability and screen protectors and stuff like that. But the phone itself, the build quality is actually really good. It's just the screen protector that really destroys Samsung has created. My suggestion when it comes to durability for any of these foldable phones is to just buy bonus warranty or Samsung Care Plus. And if you're going to buy them without warranty, then honestly just get the cheaper options. Alright, so now we have the outer displays. The Z Fold 5's outer display is a lot closer to a normal smartphone screen size, which means that you can do more normal things when it comes to, tasks on your smartphone. You can customize this outer display's home screen however you want and have it be different from the inside screen's home screen layout, which is pretty cool. The size is narrow and tall, making it perfect for quick one-handed sessions, but it's not ideal for gaming and media consumption. For me, this screen does all that I needed to do: answer texts, check emails, scroll on Reddit, watch a quick video, and then put the phone back in my pocket and get on my way. The Z Flip series, especially the Z Flip 5, is similar in the sense of using it for quick things like responding to text or even scrolling on Reddit. The Flip 5 series features a bunch of useful widgets that allow you to execute quick actions while the phone is still closed. And if you wanted to take it a step further, you can enable a quick launcher that allows you to run any app on your phone on the smaller screen on the outside. You obviously won't want to do anything too crazy on the screen, but I can see it being useful for certain situations where you want to or need to do something on your phone, but you can't fully use your phone at the moment. On the older Z Flip series, the further you go back, the smaller the outside screen gets, so the usability becomes more and more limited. The Flip 5's outer display is pretty versatile because it's the biggest one yet. Overall, both outer screens are useful in their own ways. The Z Fold series is more of a mini smartphone that it's good enough until you need to use the inside screen. And then the Z Flip series feels more like a way to be disconnected but still aware of notifications, and it gives you the ability to respond or execute actions without fully diving into your phone and being distracted. Now let's unfold these form factors and see the major differences on the inside. Unfolded is probably where these phones differ the most. The Fold 5 becomes a mini tablet that rivals the iPad mini series in portable content consumption and productivity. The Z Flip 5 becomes a normal smartphone that's slightly taller and more narrow than most. Both displays are sharp with accurate colors and good brightness levels. The Z Fold series definitely gives you more flexibility and potential for different use cases. You can comfortably watch movies or videos, play video games, or get work done on the big display. And then you have multitasking with 3 apps and split screen, plus unlimited floating windows. If your workflow doesn't need desktop apps, then the Z Fold series can definitely be a sufficient work tablet. The Z Flip series offers a normal experience while being easier to hold, and it's around 50 grams lighter than most flagship phones. Being a Galaxy device, you still have access to all the good multitasking features and gestures. For example, swiping with 2 fingers from the bottom to go into split screen, or the edge panel, and even unlimited floating windows, just like the Z Fold series. The screen size is more narrow, but you can still get a lot done. Watching videos, reading ebooks, scrolling on social media, pretty much any smartphone task will be fine on this super light device. And the bonus is that it can cut itself in half and fit in your pocket at the end of the day. Both of them can be propped up to watch videos in their own respective ways. So really it just comes down to what you prefer to hold in your hand and put in your pocket at the end of the day, and also what you value in terms of screen real estate. So now I want to get into special features. So far I've been speaking about a lot of things that they have in common but are slightly different, or the different approaches that these devices have. So I want to get into special features that are specifically on each device. Okay, so firstly with the Z Fold series, those phones have access to something called Samsung DeX. This feature allows your Fold to turn into a portable computer whenever you connect it to an external monitor or screen, wirelessly or wired depending on the screen. You can get work done through your internet browser with web-based apps, or video edit on a monitor with a mouse and a keyboard. While you're using Samsung DeX, your phone can become a keyboard and a trackpad, so you don't necessarily need additional accessories. You just need to be able to connect your phone to a screen. The possibilities of DeX are pretty limitless and can help you out in a lot of different ways. Another special feature of the Z Fold series is the ability to use Samsung's S Pen. The Z Fold 3 was the first Fold to have the S Pen support. You might be thinking it's just a generic stylus, but actually the S Pen is very powerful and can do a lot of things. The S Pen is so good that it's even comparable to Apple's own Apple Pencil in terms of responsiveness and accuracy. It also features many cool things that can enhance your experience outside of using it for typical things like drawing or note-taking. An example of a cool and useful feature is using the S Pen as a remote control for taking videos or photos. So I can prop up my Z Fold series with its hinge, walk away, and use the S Pen as a wireless remote, allowing me to take photos of myself without actually handling the device itself. The S Pen is also useful for annotating or signing documents, editing photos, navigating the UI with precise inputs, and a lot more. Going back to the Z Flip series, unfortunately they don't have Samsung DeX or S Pen support, but the Z Flip series does have some cool features that take advantage of its form factor. The first feature is Flex Mode, which allows you to conference call while viewing notes at the bottom of the screen, or you can watch videos while reading comments. And like I mentioned earlier, you can prop up your Z Flip series to take photos of yourself or a group. And in your camera settings, you can enable extra shooting methods, which allows you to say cheese or to put your hand up to take a photo or a video without touching your phone. This is pretty useful because the hinge basically becomes a built-in tripod. Going back to the outside screen, if you enable the external launcher, you can use any app on your phone. Some apps that make sense for quick usage are the calendar app, calculator app, voice notes app, or Google Chrome for a quick Google search. Basically, the idea is you do what you need to do as quickly as possible without fully getting distracted distracted or absorbed into your smartphone. So it's a good device for people who want to use their phone less but still want access to things on the go. The last feature I'll highlight is the ability to take a quick selfie with good cameras. With a quick double click of the power button, you can open the camera app and take a high quality selfie whenever you need. On the Z Fold series, you need to fully open the device to be able to see the viewfinder and use the main cameras as the selfie camera. Overall, both of these devices are very versatile and it can fit many different use cases and workflows. But yeah, these are just some of the features that stood out to me and that I enjoy with each of these devices. A lot of the features do cross over between both devices, but they're executed in very different ways and they have their own advantages. Like the Z Flip is just so light and small and compact, whereas the Z Fold is bigger and larger, so you have a lot more real estate to do different things. Okay, so after everything I've shared, I will answer this question to end the video. Which phone is for who? The Z Flip series is for people who want a small, compact, and competent phone that easily fits into any pocket and quickly unfolds whenever you need it. It's also for people who want to be less distracted with their device, but still have access to notifications, quick responses, and even any app that they need to access at any time on the go. The Z Flip series also is perfect for vloggers and content creators because, like I said, with the hinge, they can prop it up and take photos and videos like that, or they can use the outer display for high quality selfies and selfie video. So it's just a very versatile device, but still small and compact. The Flip series are not going to blow you away with the battery life or the performance, but they will be a very nice and premium experience. The Z Fold series is the multitasking king, up to 3 apps in split screen at a time while still being able to open unlimited apps in pop-up view and having the real estate to make it make sense. And if the huge inner display is too cramped for you, you can always connect the external monitor or external screen and go further with multitasking and productivity in Samsung DeX. The performance, cameras, and battery life aren't as good as the top flagships out there. However, the Fold series is a lot closer to them than the Z Flip series. It's pretty much a tier under the best of the best while still offering so much more in terms of flexibility and features. The Z Fold series is perfect for people who want to work off their phone or for people who value having a bigger screen for content consumption and gaming. In the end, it always comes down to what you want and what you value the most. I think both of these kinds of phones are the best in their categories. So let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you're considering a Z Flip series or a Z Fold series, or if you've already tried them. And yeah, we out. Peace.